Oh, and don't be afraid of interrogatory questions being sent to you. It's just standard practice. Now, what you don't want to do, I wanted to make this very important. You do not want to send your own set of interrogatory questions back, because then that could basically look to the judge and to them that you're trying to participate in litigation, and which you are not. We are trying to get this moved to the right jurisdiction, which would be arbitration. And so because of that, you don't want to make it seem like you're trying to engage, because if you look like you're trying to engage, then they could try to kind of use that against you and say, well, because you engaged, this is the right jurisdiction, we're just going to go ahead and finish with it. And so while it can look scary because you're getting questions that you're like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? That's fine. Take a breather and then answer the questions as I said previous in my other videos, right? Because the thing is, we don't want to show our hand. We don't want to make it look like we're weak, but we also want to let them know, hey, we know our rights. And our rights to contracts, even though we might not have read that the first time, you know now. So when you take this information, you go ahead and insert that arbitration to get them off your heels, because honestly, they're not the owners. They're not the real true owners, and they should not be collecting, and it's unfair. And if it's one thing I don't like unfair stuff. So this is why I go after them. Now, the way I go after them is different from how people want to go after them. I know most people want to just don't want to be in no courthouse, no type of nothing, dealing with nothing. But me, on the other hand, I like to go after you and get me a little coin, and that's what I'm going to do. Because at the end of the day, it's my right. You're trying to play in my face, so I'm going to really show you who's boss. And you just want to show them that consumers have laws, and we have laws to use them, but we just have to exercise them and know which ones we can use. And so with that being said, that's the reason why I think arbitration is good. But at the same time, what you can do, and I think I said this in another video, what you can do is even file an arbitration. And if they, now since you're the person that is filing, is the burden of proof is on you, so you can prove, hey, they don't even own this because they haven't given me X, Y, and Z, or hey, they did this or they did that, right? So in my opinion, this can also force their hand to kind of settle with you, because most of the time we don't go through arbitration, we're telling them to go through it. But even though we're telling them to go through the arbitration, if we start it first, we letting them know we're not playing. So by you playing in my face, I'm going to now file, and then I'm going to bring all my evidence against you, which now you're going to have to pay. Because again, if it gets stayed or if it gets dismissed in the court, nothing else happens if they don't do nothing. So then you do something. So on top of them dismissing this case because they don't want to pay the fees for arbitration, you go ahead and you get them to also give you a little bit of money on the side too. And I feel like you have more leverage when you go ahead and file first, because you let them know, okay, you don't want to take the step, I'm going to take the step for you. So now give me, and you can set up something so small, give me $1,000. That's still $1,000 that you didn't have, okay? So I think these are the best strategies that work when it comes to these debt collectors. If you want to know more information, follow me for more.